Oh hey, it's Wixway. Crystal healing, herb healing. We're just cleansing our stones before we begin. How you guys feeling? Well, what I'm doing right here is Palo Santo. Pretty much all you do with that is give it a good light. Put on your good meditation music. And just cleanse yourself from the crystals. Okay, we'll let that burn. And, well, since it's the month of June, I'd like to discuss a couple things that I think are beneficial for June. Most importantly, we want to clear our solar Plex chakra and keep all of our chakras aligned. We have rose quartz here. And we have tiger's eye right here. This one's a great stone for protection, prosperity, wealth. We've got our main stone for today, and we only have a little piece of it, but it is essential, and that's the pearl. She's always very treasured because the pearl is essence for the month of June. Just want to lay her right here. You can utilize this pearl in your daily life very many ways. It can be used to treat simple eye condition, fever, and that lovely thing we all know and love, indigestion. Pearl is also used for anything related to the heart, the liver, and the kidneys. In ancient studies, pearl has been able to reduce aggression, relieve stress, and clear your heart and mind. We've got a newer piece, and this is fluorite. It's very mystical. It's got a purple, greenish tone to it. And again, we've got polished rose quartz this time. These are pretty polished too, but this one is rooted at the heart chakra. And it's very good for happy moments in your life, love, creation. Crystal healing can be another way that you can help yourself, others, and clear that mind fog. Now let's talk about these things for a moment. We all very much can relate to that aggression feeling, or that stagnant feeling, or just head fog. Aggression towards ourselves and to others. Crystal healing and herb healing can be that thing that changes your life. And we need to take this time right now, right here, to breathe in and breathe out all the aggression and stagnant energy. Some of you may not be holding on to any stress, any aggression, but I want you to take this time to hold your higher self and stay there and just hold that peace so that we can pass on the peace to one another, because they might be holding stress or aggression. Now we need to picture ourselves and others at peace. We need to thank Mother Gaia for the privilege and perspective that we've been given. We really need to honor her, the Mother Earth, so that we can all prosper. Let's thank Mother Gaia for giving us the privilege to breathe in this air and to be beamed by these beautiful rays of sunshine. The herbs and seeds that we will discuss for the month of June One of them is called fenugreek. This herb goes well with the mother of pearl because it's shown to balance cholesterol, reduce fever, reduce fat masses. Maintenance of the liver and the heart are very crucial to our well-being. Maintenance of the kidney and the liver are very crucial because they're the filters in our bodies, and we constantly have toxins and stress and buildup on them, our lovely organs. We need to take that time to really consider our filters. And we've got rosemary here. Now you can add rosemary to your dishes, your drinks, whatever you want to do with your rosemary. You don't have to do what I'm doing, but you can either use it as a natural scent, burn it. You can bless your crystals with it, but I recommend adding it to your lovely dishes. Rosemary and white sage for negative energy buildup for this month. So rosemary can be either used for smudging. You can buy it in a bundle. You can light it in your bowl. You can ingest it in your daily life, whatever you prefer. You're all very much having the same situation right now with the whole virus and all the other viruses that are going to come. There is no stopping them. There is only benefiting our immunity and getting up to that peak where we're not susceptible to that stuff anymore. Holy basil comes in a capsule. You can take one a day. You can take two. It's an antiviral, but it promotes tranquility and relaxation. It's an antiviral, so anything viral, it's going to slice in half. And so I think that's really cool because along with all of these, they're just like getting even higher into your vibrations, higher into your energy level. It's beneficial. This is really easy and it looks silly, but this is a great go-to. Now you don't really want to add a lot of sugar. You can add a spoonful of tea. They come in just regular tea bags. But this is natural green tea, pure green tea. That's something that you want to at least take once per week. I mean, just a cup of tea, because it's going to detoxify your body. Green tea is really good for flushing out all that bad or just negative. I think that's a really good way of promoting health. But we do have this little guy right here, which is adorable. You put your tea, if it's ground up and not in a bag, you just slip your little guy on and you just throw him in your pot and just let him hang out. And then you got a little thing to pull it out so it's not so hot. Put him on his little guy right there. And that's obviously for ground up. You can find this at your local herb shop, just full of tea blends. Orange, rose, and raspberry. Raspberry is really good for the heart. Rose is really good for just tranquility and mind frame, good mind frame. Black raspberry is also really good. So you're getting a lot of really great roots and herbs in here. And as so cute of it, it was made in a cottage that I've added to my daily life. Now you can add it to tea, coffee, smoothies, your favorite dish. I just take a scoop. As you can see, they give you a little pre-scoop and you can use that. Now inside here, the Mushroom 10 complex, it's great for immunity. You feel bulletproof with the immune modulating properties of these mushrooms. It's adaptogenic, so this blend supports the body and the mind as it handles the stress and the aggression. Within all of this, you are going to benefit most from your mushrooms. And the list of shrooms that are in here today are cordyceps, lion's mane, cognitive function, malatake, maitake, reishi, shiitake, turkey tail, Korea kokos mushroom, tremella mushroom, and chakra, and mishima. So there's a lot of mushrooms in here, but this is great because this is a true source. This source is Mushroom Revival. They get it from the Fruiting Body. There's a lot of supplements from your local herb store, vitamin store that are from mycelium. These are from the Fruiting Body. So like I can show you, the Fruiting Body is going to look like an actual mushroom, not all ground up, you know, old mycelium. That's a cordyceps. Those are really cool looking. But Mushroom Revival is basically the go-to for that. Now, I would like to go into other herbs and things that I use on the daily. I take my turmeric, and I was going to also mention, if you have normal sourced spiced turmeric in your cabinet, you can take like a half a teaspoon and put it into your shot glass, or you can break open your capsule, whatever. And then what we want to bring out is the rags with the mother, so that's with the mother of the vinegar. You can also see it's all up in the bottom, not like your normal white vinegar, but your rags with the mother. So you can pour yourself half a shot, a full shot, whatever. You can put turmeric. I do a little cumin. I mean, I do cayenne, but that's just for immunity buildup and etc. You don't have to do any of that stuff, but basically the main gist is when you take your vinegar shot every day, you're gonna have a lot more circulation, you're gonna have a lot more energy, and you're getting rid of that toxin, the aggression, and all that stress. And just do a little halfie. And then normally you would take your turmeric and break it up in there, but I've already taken my turmeric today, so we won't do that. And I've also taken my mushrooms because obviously I do this stuff every day. Cheers. Well, they say it's bad for your teeth. I don't really even like put my teeth out there. I just put my tongue down and just shoot it back. This one right here is for the cognitive function, brain function. The mushroom itself looks like a brain. This is another Mushroom Revival source, which that's the only stuff that I will take because it's so pure and perfect. These you just take 2 droppers full under your tongue per day. It's an alcohol tincture, but many of my friends give it to their child, so it's not alcohol like that. Don't be fearing it because it's an alcohol tincture. Most things are absorbed to you quicker to your bloodstream through alcohol tinctures on your tongue. Now this is a woman's daily vitamin. It's plant-based, Country Life's very inexpensive. We all know $49, $59 vitamins per month, every 2 months, that's just a lot. This one is $22 and it comes with 60 and they're plant-based. So I must say that Country Life is very good. But it has everything you need in it. I mean, look, I'm not even gonna go through the list, but that's unheard of. There's no vitamin out there that has that much lovely roots and herbs, and I mean, blueberry fruit extract is just like one random thing. Broccoli, sprout seed, collard greens, an endless amount of vitamins. Definitely pick yourself up that if you are on a multivitamin, because you will notice night and day difference. If you have any other questions or comments or ideas, subjects that you want me to cover or things that you've heard about that you weren't sure about, I would love to cover them. Just comment below, like and subscribe, and honestly, just let me know like what you're thinking, how you're feeling, what your ideas were, because I'm always up for new things. I mean, this this channel is basically for spiritual healing. So any ideas that you come up with, let me know. It doesn't always have to be crystals or herbs. It can be meditation techniques. And this is just sage body oil by the lovely Bay Rosnick. And you can find her on Instagram if you need. I'll link you. But she has endless amounts of essential oils with these crystally, shimmery jojoba oil in it. And I've noticed, like, I had a burn on my finger and I put it on there, and within hours it was not a burn as much anymore. So these things and these tools are really great. Like and subscribe. It's WixFay. It's Vic on Instagram. And thank you for joining me. Oh, and if you want a lot of transformation in your life, I always wear this. It's moldavite. You don't have to get yourself a pine cone, but the moldavite itself, I've had 2 pieces now. Mind-blowing transformation constantly. It's overwhelming sometimes. So I want us all to leave here with a clear mind, a clear heart, and a clear way about yourself. But not only that, I mean, a healthy life. As I mentioned in the beginning, this topic is mainly for our kidneys, our heart, and our liver function. The stress and the aggression come from the clogging of some of those pieces to our puzzle. The things we talked about today are really going to benefit those areas in your life, and I would like you guys to take a look when you're in your Publix or your tea section next time. Dandelion root, anything licorice, not candy, but the real licorice root. Those 2, along with like our reishi mushroom, is really beneficial to your heart and your liver, kidneys. You need to drink more tea. Find yourself, you know, and not mixing up things, you know, like I did with the vinegar and the cayenne and stuff, but just find yourself making more tea. If you do that and you get yourself a piece of rose quartz or tiger's eye that you find special to you, just work on yourself. Give yourself that self-care and that self-love, because when you do that, you can then go elsewhere and give that back, and then see other people starting to really benefit from all this stuff. And that's really all I want out of any of it anyway. It's just prosperity and good fortune for everyone and good health.